How you doing? It's Khoa here. In this video we're going to be covering what is a conversion rate and how you can use this to increase your sales. So let's go. One way to understand what a conversion rate is to show it in action. Let's say we've got 100 leads. Okay, so we've got now 100 leads. Fantastic. Let's say that 100 leads, this is the form of phone calls. We get 100 phone calls, right? It goes to this person here. Let's call this person Bob. So Bob is a salesperson. So we get 100 people calling in the company and Bob is a sales guy. Bob is in sales and he's dealing with all these phone calls. Out of this situation, we find that this leads to 10 sales. So we get 100 phone calls going into a company. Bob deals with these phone calls. That's a lot of phone calls for him to deal with. And over the 100 leads that he gets, 100 phone calls he gets 10 sales. So we're going to be working out what his conversion rate is. So what is the conversion rate? So to work out your conversion rate, it's simply this. All you do is get the sales, divide that by your total of leads. So sales divided by the total of leads and then multiply by 100. So this will equal your conversion rate percentage. So sales divided by leads multiply 100 equals your conversion rate percentage. So let's have a look at this as an example. So let's go here. Let's say we've got 10 sales. Divide that by 100. Multiply by 100 is equal to 10%. We know that in this situation we've got Bob who got 100 phone calls, and out of those 100 phone calls he got 10 sales. And to work out his conversion rate, it's 10. Divide that by 100, multiply by 100 is equal to 10%. So now we know that Bob's conversion rate is 10%. You're thinking, okay, whoop-de-doo, who cares? You know, we know his conversion rate, whatever. That doesn't really matter, right? Who cares? We just keep selling. But the thing is that the conversion rate is really important to know, because if you know what your conversion rate is, you can do things that will enable you to increase sales. So for example, let's say that we want to increase sales, right? We want to be able to get more sales, but we can only get 100 leads in, right? So let's say that we somehow increase Bob's conversion rate to 20%. Like let's say that we give Bob some more training and we show him more closing strategies, show him more follow-up strategies and so forth. Let's say that we increase his conversion rate to 20%. Right, so let's have a look. So let's say that we've got 20 sales now. So somehow we've trained up Bob and we managed to get him 20. He's managed to get better at sales and he's got 20 sales now out of the 100. So let's go out, divide that by 100, times it by 100 again to get the percentage is equal to 20%. So you can see that by working out that's just by working out your percentage. So let's say that we try to improve Bob's sales and we give him some more training. So he starts studying more about follow-up, how to close, how to manage objections, how to build rapport, fact-finding, all that stuff, right? And he becomes a better salesperson. So how do we get to that level of getting 20 sales, right? So let's say that 10 sales times it by, let's say that he's making $1,000 per sale. So essentially Bob currently is making $10,000. So Bob is making $10,000. So how do we make Bob make $20,000? We can't increase the leads, but we want him to actually make double. So what's the plan to get double of this? The best way we can do is improve his conversion rate to 20%. So how do we do that? Obviously through training. So let's have a look at the numbers now. So let's say that we got 100 leads. Okay, so 100 phone calls again. Another month he gets another 100 phone calls. But this time, because Bob is now trained, he's got a 20% conversion rate. He doesn't have 10% anymore, but he's got a 20% conversion rate. That means essentially he's going to get 20 sales. He's got 20 sales now. So because his conversion rate's improved, so 20 times it by $1,000 is now equal to $20,000. So we can easily see that by knowing what your conversion rate is, if you know what your conversion rate is, you can do things. You can do things to increase the sales, and it's actually controllable. You can control this metric, and the beauty of this is that by knowing your conversion rate, it gives you a lot of confidence. It gives you a lot of confidence in the game of sales. It's not where you're you're speculating, you're depending on emotions to get a sale. This is just pure numbers. This is numbers. Okay, so you got to have that data analytics behind sales, right? So that's what you can do. And if you want to increase sales, ultimately, it's just conversion rate, increasing your conversion rate, or you increase your leads. That's all you got to do. Increase your conversion rate, increase your leads. That's all you got to do to make more money. So you can just tell that now. Let's say that we're going to increase your conversion rate and we're going to increase the leads. Let's see what happens. So let's say now let's double everything. So let's say that now we've got 200 leads, okay? And now we've increased Bob's conversion rate to 30%. So let's crack the numbers now. So I'm going to make this red, so this is going to be interesting. So now we've got 200 leads. 200 leads multiply by Bob's 30% conversion rate, because he's becoming a master at sales now, is equal to, so it's equal to 60 sales. 60 sales times it by 1,000 is equal to $60,000. Not bad, hey? So you can see that Bob has increased his leads, he's increased his conversion rate, and ultimately he's increased his income as well. So you can see that the power of understanding conversion rate. If you understand what your conversion rate is, then you can do things to improve your sales. And it's not just about, I need to go out there and find a new tactic or a new method or whatever it is, right? If you just know those key numbers, then you can target which areas you want to improve. So you always have to start measuring. Always start measuring first. If you don't know your conversion rate, the first thing you do, get some numbers in first. Start tracking your numbers in the first 30 days. Find out how many sales you're getting from your leads you're coming in. And if you're not getting that many leads, find out how many leads you're getting per week or per month. And then get those two numbers. How many leads am I getting per month? How many sales am I getting per month? And just get some statistics there, and then work your way backwards and figure out, okay, how can I improve increasing my conversion rate? So I'm going to do some training, I'm going to do some new courses, and then measure once again another month. And if you find that your conversion rate goes up by 20%, fantastic, that's your new conversion rate. And if you find that your leads is increasing, fantastic, just keep doing it more and more. And ultimately, the mathematics doesn't lie. It doesn't lie. So you want to be utilizing mathematics in your sales process. You know, a lot of people just don't see the importance of this, but you can see clearly on how you can improve your sales purely through understanding conversion rates. So hope you like this video. Hope you found it useful. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.